So when you're given a polynomial, I mean, it's not going to be a monomial. So we're going to start with the basics. Step 1. Is the leading coefficient negative? All right, that's the thing that you always have to look at, correct? You always have to decide, is that leading coefficient negative? Because that's going to be the first thing that gets factored out when you do your GCF. So is the leading coefficient negative? Is there a GCF? Those are your two main ideas for factoring. Is the leading coefficient negative? If it's negative, it's got to be included in your GCF. It gets factored out. And is there an overall greatest common factor? That's going to make your life so much easier. If the answer is yes, what do? Factor it out. If the answer is no, what do? You keep going. Those are the first two things you should look for. Then we go to this. How many terms what are our possibilities? 2, 3, and 4. How many terms are there? There can be 2, there can be 3, and there can be 4. If there are 2 terms, is it a, what was it called yesterday? What did we learn about? Perfect square binomial. If it's yes, factor. If it's no, you're done. If it's yes, you factor, and then you're done. Because you've already taken out the greatest common factor, right? If it's a 3-term trinomial, we have 2 choices. What can it be? X squared plus bx plus c. Do you know how to factor that one? Is that the easy one? It's the easy one. And then you're done. If it's the other type, ax squared plus bx plus c, what are your 2 choices? Split the middle. Or if you don't like the split the middle, what's the other way we can factor? Xbox. And then you're done. There's a third thing that it could be we learned about yesterday. It could be a perfect square binomial. And then you're done. And number 4, if there are 4 terms, what can you do? You can only split the middle. I'm going to leave you with, just in case you ever miss it, leave you with some advice. Always double check for GCF. Always double check for a GCF.